Hey campers, I got a pretty cool product I want to talk to you about today. I was at the State Fair a couple weeks ago and ran across this product for making kindling. Stopped me in my tracks. It was one of those things where when you see it, you're like, why hasn't this thing been around forever? It's a lot safer. I'm here with Ryan Katula from Northern Tool. Now, first of all, what's this thing called?
It's called the Kindling Cracker.
Okay, and what's it made out of?
It's cast steel, and it's made over in New Zealand, so a quality product.
Okay, and how did it come about?
Came about, it actually was a science project invented by a 13-year-old girl over in New Zealand. So her mom was out back cutting the kindling with the axe and nicked her finger.
Okay.
And she thought, there's got to be a safer way to do this. So for a science fair project, she thought, oh, I'll make something that'll prevent her or people from cutting their fingers, prevent them from swinging a sharp object past their hand.
Sure.
So we thought, better to have a blunt object going past your hand. That way, if you do miss,
makes sense.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. And so basically, this is the equivalent of we have an axe this way.
Yep, an axe that way.
And then where do you take it from there?
Take it from there. So she thought, well, have a blunt object going, but how do you cut it? We'll put it on the bottom there. That way, it's cutting from the bottom. So all the cutting actions come from the bottom versus the top. That way, you just put it on there. However big you want your kindling, you can put it there instead of trying to aim at the top. Put it where you want, and then you just tap it.
Okay.
And once it bites in, you don't have to hold on to it.
That's awesome.
But if you want to hold on to it, you're still safe. And once it goes down,
it doesn't take much.
Doesn't take much. Just pops it along the
because
grain.
it looks like it fans out to at least 2.5, almost 3 inches, right? The way it fans out, and that's why it shoots the wood out pretty.
Yep, shoots the wood out
pretty
and then,
efficiently.
Yep, and then you can go, you know, instead of you're gonna go as small as you want, and even as you get down smaller, you know, you can go as trying to aim for that with a hatchet.
Yep,
it'd be pretty tough, but you can cut it down. Whoops.
Pretty. Well, that's fine. Pretty unsafe though. You're like you were saying to be smacking a hatchet at this. You're holding on to it, right?
Right. Yeah. So if you're gonna cut that with a hatchet, you gotta,
just as a little bit touchy.
Or you gotta like.
Sure. Yeah. That's what I usually do is remove the hand and hope that you can get it. Now, we have it screwed into the log here.
Yep.
Do you have to use it that way?
You don't. No. It's about 10 pounds, so you can put it wherever you want. Put it on any solid object. We don't actually have it solid here, but you can put it, you know, right down there on the ground, and you don't even need a hammer. You can just tap it with another piece of wood that you have sitting there, and pops right.
I love that. And you know, a lot of people that are going camping and making fires, I would guess that a lot of those people also have a lot of fires in their backyard. So this is the kind of thing where you can pick one of these up. It's going to get a lot of use at the house. And like Ryan was saying, it only weighs 10 pounds. Pretty easy thing to toss in the back of the car if you're going to head out camping. How can people get a hold of this?
We have it at best places, northerntool.com online, but also we have our 90 stores around the U.S. and we have a catalog. You can call our 800 number on there, but it's all online.
And what's the retailing for right now?
Retails for $99.
All right, and solid cast iron made in New Zealand, probably going to be passed this on to your kids.
Yep, because like you said, you saw at the State Fair.
Yeah.
We had it on this same block here, and we used it for 12 days straight. Never sharpened it. Basically, you don't even want it too sharp because you want it to split along the grain of the wood versus cutting across it. So
right.
It'll last forever.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for telling us about it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, appreciate it.